Hi, this is Mary, and I go by the Healing Cave Lady, and I'm here to bring you the best paleo flourless muffins. You can actually use this recipe for waffles and cake as well. It is amazing. It's fluffy, super light and airy. It is fantastic. So the most economical way to do cashew butter is to grind it yourself. So I'm using my Omega NC 800 to grind up my cashew butter because it is 100 times cheaper. Seriously, it is so much cheaper than buying a huge bottle of cashew butter. And look how much cashew butter you're getting out of a few bags of cashews. So I'm calling it cashew butter, but it's kind of like just ground cashews, but that's what it looks like. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your ingredients. I'm doing 2 huge bananas that were frozen and 4 eggs, half a cup of honey. I'm going to add some organic vanilla and basically 2 pinches of salt and 1 teaspoon of Bob's Red Mill baking soda. I always use Bob's Red Mill baking soda. So we're going to go ahead and put all that stuff together. It does actually work better if you blend all the wet ingredients first and then blend in the cashew butter. And it definitely works way better to do this in a Vitamix or Blend Tech. Your normal blenders are gonna have a really hard time with something this thick, but it works just fine in my Vitamix here. I got a really good deal on a refurbished one. I'll put a link up for them, but I'm obsessed with my Vitamix. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all those ingredients in and I'm gonna blend it. And when you're measuring your cashew butter, you wanna use huge heaping cups if you're grinding it like me. If you're actually just using cashew butter, you can measure it like normal, like my recipe. So you want it to be like thick pancake batter. See, just like this. And add more cashew butter if it doesn't turn out just like this. It should be nice and thick. So this is the time that you can fill your cupcake tins. This will make 2 trays of muffins. Basically, this recipe will make 2 trays of muffins. You're going to want to scrape every little bit out of your blender because that could be like a whole muffin left over. And this is the point where you can kind of add anything you want. If you want to add a little jam to the middle, you can add a little jam to the middle. If you want to add a little chocolate chips, sometimes I do sauteed apples, which is super good. And like I said, this batter is amazing for waffles. So you can use this exact same batter for waffles, and you go ahead and put it in a waffle iron for approximately 2 minutes until it's super golden brown. And they don't get really, really, really super firm, but they are absolutely delicious. You can freeze them just like you can freeze these muffins that you're making. And when you freeze them, you can pull them out of the freezer, and after like 10 or 15 minutes, they'll be totally defrosted, light and airy like you just baked them. So they defrost amazing, and they can be stored in the freezer for probably months. Mine have never lasted that long. But okay, so at this point, you can feel free to add a little Enjoy Life chocolate chips. You can add a little jam. You can add nuts. You can add whatever you want to this to kind of make it your own, but it's going to turn out totally delicious. These are ready to go in a 350-degree oven, convection. Mine was on 375 accidentally, and I kind of burnt them a little bit, so they didn't turn out like they normally do. So 350 degrees is perfect. See the little 2 brown there. And poke them with a toothpick to see if it comes out clean, and you will have perfect cashew butter muffins. They'll be light and fluffy. Nobody will ever know that they're gluten-free, dairy-free, flourless. They are so light and amazing, and anytime I bring them anywhere, people freak out and they literally can't believe they're made with cashew butter and that there's no flours involved. So try this recipe. It's awesome. It makes the best waffle sticks. People just go nuts, and you're going to love it too. Have a great day. Bye.